the way I keep envisioning it in my head is, yes, you guys are my family, and you guys will always be the closest thing I have to family. But at the end of the day, you guys are an opposing force. No matter which way you put it, if it came down to it, we are an opposing group. I don't care how friendly our tops are with each other. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is, right? Now, Rue, last time that me and Rue spoke, she said something that hit me pretty hard. And I've been thinking on it quite a bit. She asked me if, I mean, I don't know exactly like word for word, but like,
don't tell me Rue pulled a Matt or Richard.
She mentioned something about, am I cutting you guys off to make it, or for, for myself, or am I cutting people off to make it easier if something was to happen? Now, of course, I never would want anything to happen to the point where, I or you guys would have to do something so drastic as, let's be real, right? We're not gonna beat around the bush. None of us would ever want something to happen. Would have to shoot each other. But whenever she said that, it made me start to wonder, am I doing this because it makes it easier if it had to be that way? Or if I'm really actually just trying to look out for you guys? And I'm going to be honest, as shitty as it sounds, and as shitty as it is, I haven't come up with the answer to that yet. Because at the end of the day, I'm probably in the exact same boat as you guys, right? Now, I wouldn't ever expect, your high command or whatever to ever sit there and say, "Hey, you have to kill Hank in order to prove your loyalty," nor whatever.
Full stop.
Right, and nor would I ever expect the people that are kind of in control of me to ever say that. But I mean, if we're getting down like the bones of this, is like,
Ain't no way he just said that.
Same question. If you ever got put in the position for like an ultimatum of, hey, you have to kill Hank, which is an opposing gang member of us, to prove your loyalty, would you do it?
That would not happen.
I'm not saying it would. I'm just saying hypothetically, right? And I feel like that's
even
like
a hypothetical would not happen.
Okay, you're just kind of fucking ruining this, Rue. I'm just saying, if it happened, what? I mean, that's the thing. It's so hard to like answer that, right?
It's I mean, it's a tough situation to be in. I don't disagree.
And that's why I did this that way. That opportunity never shows itself, because although the little bit I know about your group, which is fine, because I never tried to reach out and ask anything about your group, because as insensitive as it might sound, I don't give a fuck. It's not because I really don't give a fuck what's going on with you guys, because like I know that I'm not a part of you, and I don't want to know shit that you guys know, right? I don't want to know your secrets. I don't want to know what you guys are thinking, because at the end of the day, yes, we are an opposing group. No matter how like friendly we are with each other, like we are. I mean, anything can fucking happen.
I definitely think that it's
And
more aimed at, you know, people in the club. But if I were ever in a situation like that, yeah, I get it. It is the
I mean,
nature of just the reality of the situation, though, right?
don't get me wrong, right? Like, there's a lot of people in your club, aside from you guys, that I really enjoy.
I don't know what Flop
I
should
love
say
talking
here.
to Kelly, for instance, and Tally, and even Edbert when I see him around. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, is like I would fucking kill every single one of them if I had to.
I mean, a job is a job. It sucks, and it's a reality no one wants to land with, but it's, yeah.
And unfortunately, that's just the way our kind of lives work, right? Like, we all know what we're here for. We all know what we signed up for. We all know the possibilities. We all know the dangers in which our families could face.
I don't even know, but it's, it wasn't even an in the moment thought when I got out of the car yesterday, but when I shot back at cops, the thought of if my fathers were on the other end, what that would even do. It honestly wasn't even a thought that crossed my mind.
Trust me, I think about that all the fucking time. And you know what? That thought has crossed my mind even more lately. Um, because I'm sure you guys know of Gambit or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, well they decided that they thought it'd be a good idea to like shoot us up and try to go after us. Which normally,
Gambit.
yeah, which normally wouldn't be a big deal
Huh.
until I found out that they kind of, share a block with you guys.
Yeah, so you could go
Which
out the bat for Gambit? Fuck no.
no, and that's the thing is I knew you guys wouldn't go after anybody for them, but that is kind of what made me kind of realize what was going on. Was like, I know it's just Gambit, they're a small time thing, and it is what it is. But what happens if the next person in our group decides to go after an ADMC member, and then all out war breaks out? And it's like, hey, what's gonna happen when I get, when somebody calls me and says, hey, we're gonna go hunt them? Am I gonna have to try to choose between what people tell me to do, or if I see you guys run around, it's like, holy fuck, am I gonna shoot them or not? Now, God forbid, I'd never want that to happen. And based on the way things have been going, it seems like, I mean, in all hope, it doesn't seem like that will ever happen, right? I think we all, you guys in Cyprus have a pretty good fucking relationship, at least for the moment, that kind of shit would never happen. But I don't ever want that to happen. But none of us can decide whether it will or will not.
Anything is possible on this island. Even when I left the PD, I knew what I was, getting into, not being an officer and getting involved in random shit. Um, do you hear that?
A boat?
You what?
Nothing.
Can't
Sorry.
hear shit.
At the end of the day, we are still a family. And if we can be a family, great. And I want what's best for everybody. And I'm a firm believer that sometimes, and unfortunately, sooner with me than I would have liked, sometimes distancing yourself from the people you care about uh, is, while hard, needed in order to continue doing the things that any of us would do. And I guess it's more unique in our situation because we all, like I said, walk a very similar path, just in different shoes.
The only thing I'll say is different is I don't fucking hate you for what you become, Flop. I will never hate you for what you're doing. At the end of the day, no matter what you choose to do with your life, I'm still gonna be your son. I don't care. Whether you want to be a cop, whether you want to be a criminal, whether you want to be a judge, doesn't matter. I don't hate you for it. I know it's probably not something you're used to hearing, but
It's not.
regardless, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you decide to join the ADMC or join the Besties or join Hydra. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna look at you the same way. Same goes for you, Rue. Although we're different groups, I'm still gonna know you guys personally. I'm not gonna fit you in with the rest of the group, which makes this even more hard because I know you guys. I know who you are. I know what you guys are about. But unfortunately, it's something that has to happen. It's something that I wish didn't have to happen, but again, we all know what we signed up for. Plus, I don't look good in denim or leather.
I appreciate it. Sorry, were you saying something, Rue?
No.
I'll be honest, I don't know how much you know about Cyprus, but the people that call the shots, they frankly don't give a shit about anything.
Ask the question,
They
Rue.
don't give a fuck
Ask
about
the
family.
question. Oh.
They don't give a fuck about friends.
Ask the question. I know Rue's gonna be like, why the fuck are you with him?
They understand the life that we're in, and frankly, from what I found out, that's all they know. Which is again why I decided to do what I had to do, because at the end of the day, you guys, and I don't mean this coming from myself, I just mean it more in the sense of, or I guess like in a generalization about the whole thing. You guys are a weakness, right? You guys are somebody, you, Rue, Z, are all people that I can trust so well that I would be willing to give up certain information. And unfortunately, that kind of information that I give up, whether you say it or not, and I know you guys would never like tell anybody, but at the end of the day, is if it ever got to another person, I would be fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fear I understand quite a bit.
And that's why I can't do that.
You do what you gotta do. And I understand. Truthfully, outside of everything, I'm just glad that you're at least safe. And I think that's really all I can ask for right now. I know that'll change. I know everything will always change, right? Being around the things that you have to do, whether for yourself or for people, things change. But for the time being, I'm just glad that you're at least doing okay. And even if it is a distant check-in, I do appreciate that you are at least checking in. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I don't know if you have something you want to say, Rue.
I don't think so. I mean, all I can really say is I wish it, you know, was a bit different, but what can you do?
Yeah, I mean, I wish it was too, but again, it's just how the cards fold.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the expression?
I think the expression is that's just how the cards were dealt.
Oh, that's just how the cards are dealt.
Oh, that was good.
Bum 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 bum.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I mean, but like, yeah, that's just that is how it is. I mean, yeah, we're all our own person, but we definitely follow what the group is going. Where the group is going. Fuck, dude, I'm fucking up all these expressions.
You're doing your best. That's all that matters.
Dude.
Do you think things are still heated right now to what they were like before?
No, probably not. Now, I mean, I'll be honest. It's like when that whole shit was going on, things weren't heated, but I was trying to put it. Oh,
Let me take this real quick.
yeah, go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
Are you trying to hit the concrete in the corners?
Shit.
Thanks for interrupting.
Oh, sorry. Hank said thanks for interrupting.
Oh, are you guys
We're just catching up, having a chat real quick. Are you
Okay, yeah. You know, it's
Are
just
you
come
gonna
to the
run?
next one then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be at the next one. Just call me when you set it up.
Yeah. All right, bye.
All right, bye. Sorry, I got asked about a race. My bad.
It's okay. Let me get my monologue set up here again.
Page 4 of the script.
All right, there we go.
Election day, November 5th.
Forgot where I was saying, but regardless, I mean, like I said, it's all the way I kind of portrayed it to be was, yeah, I was looking out for you guys, but at the end of the day, I am looking out for myself. Shellfish.
There's a part of it that is selfish, but I think it's selfish with good intention. And I don't think that's something I can fault you for. So I don't hold a grudge. I'm not upset with you.
Well, that's why I said, like, I mean, regardless of what happens in the future, I want to reconnect. I don't want this to ever be an end thing, and I don't ever want it to be like this is the end of whatever we had going on. Because I know that in the future we will be back together again. It's just for right now, I can't see it being a thing without somebody being in danger. Whether it be myself, whether it be you guys. I don't want that to happen. And so I'm trying to prevent it from ever happening. Because at the end of the day, the people that are in charge, they don't care about family. They will find your weakness and they will use it against you.
That's fair.
And unfortunately, you three are my only weakness as far as I can tell. Because if it came down to it, if they were to pull me away and say, hey, you have to kill these three people in order to show your loyalty, I don't know what I would do. And I'm answering that as honest as I can right now. Because I don't know what I would do. And that's what scares me the most.
Like said, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but do what you feel is right. The most that I think any of us can do is trust that your intuition and your reasoning is within good intention. I don't know if there's any better way to put that. Unfortunately, since this all started, and I don't say this as a dig in any way, shape, or form, but I haven't seen Ziggy to tell him about.
He texted me.
Did he?
Yeah.
You mind if I
Now,
ask what he texted
unfortunately,
you?
that's another thing that scares me. Because he texted me saying, I'll be damned if you're going anywhere.
Oh.
But see, this is like, again,
Your father and not having context. Name a better duo.
Again, this is where I was kind of explaining is I don't want you guys to worry about me because I want you guys to continue doing whatever you guys are doing on a daily basis. I don't want you guys to sit there and have to take that extra time to worry about what I have going on. Because at the end of the day, whatever I have going on, if I end up getting hurt from it, it's going to be on my own accord. I don't want it. I don't ever want it to get to a point where it's you guys that get me hurt, which is why I'm trying to finish it where it lies.
Fair. I'm gonna ask this, and because Rue, I know you've been quiet. Do you and Hank want to chat, and I'll step away? Anything
No,
you guys want to talk about, or no?
I don't know if what I have on my mind I should say.
I think you should, and I only say that because, I think the only way we're going to have common ground is if we're transparent with each other to the best of our ability.
Fucking say it, champ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're a cunt.
God damn it.
Look, I genuinely do not like Cyprus at all. I feel like they're taking my fucking brother away from me.
It's understandable. Unfortunately, this is which I'll add. I mean, I only ever want you guys to respect this. This is kind of the route I chose.
I'm aware, which is why I didn't want to say that, but
I understand, and I'll be honest. No matter what you say, I mean, it sticks with me. I mean, just like all the times I've ever trusted you guys with whatever I say. You can know you can trust me that whatever you say won't go any further than this. Um, I don't. I will never hate you for what you say about Cyprus. Yeah, again, it's the route I chose. It's the people I'm with. It's I mean, it's where I feel like I belong.
I get that. Again, that's just my own personal opinion. It's nothing that really has any weight.
I mean, I can say the same thing about the PD or even the marshals, to be fair, right? I fucking, with a burning passion, I said to Daisy the other day, second in command marshals, by the way, I said to her face, I said, if that building blew up tomorrow, I wouldn't give a fuck. Daisy's a friend that I've known forever. Daisy Dukakis. I've known her for literally ever. I still told her that her institution that she stands for is a fucking joke. And I know I hate everything about it. I said, outside of what you stand for, I can look past and still see you as a friend. But don't think for a second I will ever respect the institution you stand for. And I think it's okay to abso-fucking-lutely despise anything, so long as you respect why maybe some people are there. And I think in this case, with you, Hank, as you said yourself, it comes down to you know, saying what you want about Cyprus, but understanding that this is sort of where it's at, and to just respect that you have your reasons. So,
Absolutely. That doesn't change anything, right? I still love you guys more than anything can ever be explained. And you will always be my family. But this is something that has to be done. This is something I feel like I need to do. And it's although I made it sound like it is, it's not for the safety of yourselves. It's more for the safety of myself. Which then turns into your safety. Because the
that's fair.
last thing I want
Is being given an order.
be given an order of, hey, you know what? We know Rue or we know Flop or whoever is part of your family. You go take them out to show your loyalty to Cyprus. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck I would do. And that is the biggest fear of mine. Whether it be fear of having to kill one of you or the fear of myself dying because of that option. I don't know.
I don't know if this brings any ease, but I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that the club I'm in wouldn't give me that kind of ultimatum. That is not the club I'm a part of.
Well, unfortunately, that's the club that I'm a part of.
I know.
They would do that shit. Whether I disagree with it or not, it's always an option.
I gotcha. What do you have planned, I guess, for the rest of your day?
I don't know. I guess we'll see what's going on.
Okay. Oh, good. You can head back to the block if you want. Up to you guys.
I'll find myself a ride.
Sure.
Have you still got the drawing?
Yep.
Okay.
That drawing is in the safest place that I can think of.
Where's that?
Prison pocket.
No. Honestly, I don't even want to tell you where it's at. It's literally the only place that I can think of that only I know. And I do plan on giving it back to you.
At least it's safe.
It's safer than safe.
Never mind.
Say it.
I can't.
Say it.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Can't run off like what?
I
what was
can't.
it?
I can't say it.
So
He said
so-
safer than safe, and I was gonna ask. You mean like? No, I can't. I can't.
Say it.
Stop. Stop right there.
What do you mean stop right? What?
You stop. Love you, Fop.
God damn it, Hank. I love you too.
Love you, Rue.
Love you too, you fuckhead.
We'll get back to where we were. Don't you fucking worry.
We will.
We'll
Everything-
get there.
Everything takes time.
Absolutely. In the meantime, you guys be safe. Don't ever let me find out that you guys are fucking dead in the hospital. I want to fucking kill you.
What the fuck? If okay. If I was dead in the hospital and you killed me, would I not have already been dead?
Don't you fucking worry about that.
Okay. I really just wanted to say that out loud. I'm sorry.
I'm already dead.
Okay. Calm down. Y'all be safe, okay?
You as well, Hank, all right?
Alright.
Regardless of what happens, I'll make sure that I can get in contact with you guys and you guys can get in contact with me.
Payphones exist. Don't forget that.
They do.
All right. Be safe,
Be
Hank.
safe.
Sound like he snuck over to the block.
Yeah. You sure you're good?
I'm good.
All right. Yeah. He called me, which I was surprised about from his phone, so. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just
It falls in. It falls in being a hot pan because it burns no matter what. You know what I mean? It's still a fucking hot pan at the end of the day.
I'm just happy you're still reaching out.
I understand where he's coming from, and I understand where you're coming from too. And I know that you have had your fair share of concerns with family, but I will tell you with confidence, Hank is not like any of them. And I think you may know that better than I do.
No, I worry about him. I know it's not my business. I know it's fucking none of that, but
I question what keeps him there considering his fears, but I also know he's an adult and know it's not my place.
I mean, I said it before. I fucking genuinely hate them. Causing him to have that fear that he's going to have some sort of fucking loyalty test. It's stupid.
I'm gonna say something to you, and I mean this.
Hmm.
Outside of the loyalty of shooting a cop, which, you know, hey, I guess I've already done that. If the ADMC ever did have to force me into a loyalty test like that, I don't know what I would have done. I respect the fact that the group would not put me through that. And they are willing to understand that I will do what needs to be done to protect, you know, the patch.
Yeah. You wouldn't be put through a loyalty test like that.
Yeah.
They're just fucking stupid.
I
Makes
agree.
people become shells of who they are.
Yeah, I never agreed with the idea of a loyalty test being take the closest person to you and fucking dome them for nothing. I didn't have to. My family domed me. So they did the hard part.
Yep.
I'm gonna segue real quick. What oh, Hank just texted me, and I'm sure he did text you too. He said I'm sure this goes without saying, but nothing I said to you is to ever be repeated, which I know you're smart enough. Yeah. I don't talk about Hank with anybody. So what happened between you and Command?
So I got a phone call from Shang yesterday.
I'm gonna guess I called you and that's when you hung up on me?
Yeah.
All right.
Basically what is required of Command had changed and I didn't live up to those expectations anymore. So
Huh.
I'm no longer Command, keeping secretary because keeping up work with that. I mean, I get it. I don't hit what they envision for Command anymore. That's okay. I understand from a club level, personally, a bit of a kick in the gut.
Yeah.
But gonna try and push to become Command again. I don't know if I'll ever achieve that.
I'm gonna tell you something that took me many years to learn. Something that I never the problem in the police department is that people care too much about rank. And one of the biggest detriments to ever hit the police department was the idea that rank meant anything more than a responsibility to a duty that you were required to do. I was offered the idea of becoming a sergeant again. And I said to Barrick's face that while I appreciate the idea, do not ever consider me for that position. I said that rank should not be based on the time you have in something. Rank should be an expectation, as it always has been. And I said that what I give out to the PD right now from an expectation level is a senior officer, which is just a step above an officer. That comes with its own responsibilities. That comes with its own, criteria of what's to be expected. I said I never want to be considered anything above a senior. I don't fit the role model of expectation for being a sergeant. For your position to lose it, I understand why it's a kick in the gut. But just like me being a cop and not being given the opportunity, not even being given the opportunity, but not taking up being a sergeant, there's one thing that I told Barrick. I forget if I told Barrick this. I forget who I said this to. You know, the one thing that didn't change going from officer to senior to sergeant was, there's one thing that didn't change.
What was that?
The badge. Regardless of where I am in the PD, regardless of where I was in the PD, and regardless of where I ended up in the PD, that badge was the same from start to end. Your patch will never change.
No. I mean, I told Shang I'm still doing the stuff I've been doing. That's not going to change.
I just don't want you to be hard on yourself for feeling like you failed, because it's not fair to you. Dean's calling me. Probably 4th Street race. Let me answer this. Heyo.
Just so you know, I put up another one, but you got time because Ed and Fiona are doing a hideout roof.
Okay.
Quick, so there'll be a few minutes, then they're gonna come down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in Sandy. I'll swing down and I'll grab my car and pop on over.
All right. We're running Jets in, so.
Which one's that again? Where does that start?
Start of Jets and Docks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
My car, I'm pretty sure all the parts of my car went bad, so 07, but we ball.
You know, make an attempt.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, Susie is selling parts if you want to try.
I really don't.
Sure, but
I
they will
can't
be
afford
kind of
it.
expensive.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll stop and see if I can grab anything real quick. I'll go buy 2 boxes real quick and see if I can get lucky.
All right, I'll see you down there.
All right. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
All right, peace.
I'm gonna go to a race, but don't be hard on yourself, and don't think that you failed. What you do and what you stand for will never change. And on the analogy of the PD, for lack of a better term, the institution that you stand for is the same institution that you stood for when you were in command.
Absolutely.
I'm
I thought I was doing a alright job because every time I'd ask for feedback, I'd been given a thumbs up. being told you're doing all right, and then you know.
That's my fear. That is always my fear, and I don't care where I am and what rank or where people see me. Everybody said I did the right thing yesterday. I always told everybody that if I ever made a mistake, tell me immediately. So it's the freshest on my mind, and I have the opportunity to do better. So
Stuff like that, they wouldn't be just giving you a thumbs up. They would pull you up immediately.
yeah.
Because, for example, years ago, I was in a similar spot to you with a shootout. I wasn't able to help anyone out.
Here,
Didn't
walk
have
me
much
out.
option.
I'm gonna put this ID away. Oh, Pass, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat, please? Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put my gun up too.
Hello.
Oop.
Yeah, Tally
good?
just got taken hostage by Zuck and some other besties. Fuck
Oh,
for
for
I'm
fuck's
guessing a cash
sake.
exchange.
God damn it. All right.
Was she in
Yeah.
cut?
No, but she told them that she was with me.
Dean, are you on radio?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard me on radio. Apparently, Tally just got kidnapped by the besties from the block.
Sorry, say what?
Apparently, Tally was just kidnapped by the besties from the block.
All right. Okay.
Should take
All right.
the
Go to the
block.
block. Be there in a second.
Yep, sounds good. Bye.
She was
All right.
with me. We're at Mosley's.
You're a Mosley's.
Oh, wait, it
That's
wasn't
where we're
at
from.
Mosley's?
N-
Or it was.
was at.
Sorry.
It was at Mosley's.
Yes.
Slight correction. It was at Mosley's, but
Hold on.
apparently. Hold on to me or hold on to you?
No. You talk. Hold on for
Oh.
headphones. Keep going.
Honestly,
It wasn't from the block. It was.
I'm actually.
It was
really-
at Mosley's, and she told them that she was ADMC when they took her. So.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Yep, we're on
Okay,
radio.
bye.
Hang on, I need a call. Calling Ed. Yo.
So you were at Mosley. She said she was clubbed. and-
Yes. Yep.
All right.
They said we don't give a fuck. So.
Cool. All right. You know what that means, chat?
No, it's fine. Hey, I don't. I mean, I've been around, but not like a lot. So.
No, you're right, Gene.
Should I go grab my armor?
Waiting on Ed's call for that.
All right.
What did Ed say?
What radio are we on?
Here, come here.
Club.
Where-
87.1.
Check.
Yep.
Returning over Davis, grabbing
You had a very
my
high pitched
associate.
voice.
Is that on radio?
I don't know. Go tell him. I'm pretty sure he was on the radio that I was on, so just go tell him it.
Yeah.
We're on club radio right now. Do you want me to let you know we're on 87.1 right now? Do you want me to go grab my armor?
No. Just make sure you get a pace and you get to the middle of the block.
Yeah, I do. I'm good. All right. I'll see you in a sec. Bye.
Bye.
All right, well.
It was Mosley. She got taken from.
Okay.
She identified herself. They took her anyway. They said they didn't give two shits. She was ADMC.
That part
I
I'm not
mean-
surprised about. It's the fucking besties. They've never given a shit
Yeah.
who anyone is. They're honestly they're a bit of a joke. Like I don't even think they take themselves seriously. The thing right now is she's somewhere out there in the middle of a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go and breach it. It means any job that we do is going to start getting breached as well.
Oh yeah.
100%.
And the rule we made very clear, the conversation we had yesterday, Beans, is if you were there when someone's getting taken hostage, you blast. But if none of us were there, this is different.
Yeah.
I think we hang around for a second. Let's pair up, drive around, see if we can find her. We're not going to
Yeah.
breach or anything like that because I'm telling you right now.
That ends bad for us.
The long
Yeah,
term, the
absolutely.
long term is not good.
Well, if I had any inclination that they're going to hurt her in there, then I'd say we have to breach, right? That's our fucking member in danger. They're obviously not going to hurt her because she's a fucking hostage. Breaching will change. What we do. So let's you two together. I'll go with Rue.
Okay.
Yep.
Check 24/7s and check Maze Bank. All the spots.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy done. If and when we find it,
Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, when you said from the block, I was like,
Well,
that's type shit. That's type shit.
Yeah.
But like
yeah. No. So
Mosley's.
the context that I was given was that she was kidnapped, and the guy that she was hanging out with told us, and he was at the block. And I
24/7.
and I said, "You're at the block," and that's when I called you and was like, she was taken from the block, because that was the context that I understood. But I guess he drove back to the block to let us know. So that was on me.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like, so I've been taken hostage a lot before. I normally just shrug it off.
Jamestown cash exchange is clear.
You know what I mean, though. So like, if it's for a job, I normally just shrug it off. Cause
Yeah.
it is what it is. There's certain groups I know that don't give a fuck. But
The
it all
only
depends.
the only thing I will say, and I guess this is maybe to the respect of how I understand the ADMC. Before I even take a hostage, I ask,
go and check
are
out
you
Maze Bank.
affiliated?
Yeah, I'm making my way there right now too. Yeah, so yes, we do ask that, but certain groups won't take us, and certain groups will take us. Like I'll get taken by SOB any day of the week. I'll get taken by Besties any day of the week. Hydra, they probably won't take us.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly thought it was that type shit. I'm sorry to pull you from the race. I was actually.
you're good. You're good. It's better to be safe than. I don't see anything at the vault, but they could
Check around
be
back.
in and around back.
At Maze Bank, or you mean the other vault?
Bay City Bank is cleared. No one in the back either.
I'm gonna check Chumash. 24/7 then.
We got a gray sedan that just pulled in the back of Maze Bank. Looks like maybe a roof run. Yep.
It's a roof run.
Yeah, the roof running.
Fucking moon boots for a roof run. You guys said you were doing Chumash?
Yeah, we're gonna do Chumash.
Okay, I'll go up the other side of the island.
Palomino, maybe?
Yep.
We'll check the Palomino 24/7. We'll stay on the eastern side.
Call Rue.
What do you want me to tell her?
Oh, just call her because we won't be able to hear each other on radio.
Yeah.
Pop's calling. Everything all good?
Yep. We're gonna be on the eastern side of the island. We're gonna be out of range. I'll stay on the phone with you. I'll stay quiet, but
Yeah. Call if you find her, and then
okay.
I'll call if we find her. Alright.
Yep. Sounds good.
Wait.
Chris said just call if we find her, or vice versa.
Too easy then. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing.
I understand both sides. It's a fucking job. It is what it is. I understand, especially around these hours, right? At the same time, I also understand the club's perspective that if we have the boundary of respect to, I'm saying we like I have any fucking say in it, but you know what I mean. If we are gonna have the courtesy to ask if you're affiliated before we actually take you,
yep, with
the intention of respecting that boundary, and people abuse that boundary, I understand why the response would be with aggression.
I
see both
sides.
sides.
You would have aggression? Oh yeah. The thing is
what's up, Boomer? How are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing great.
Because you have to.
Sure.
But also, like Ed said, if we breach the besties, we are fucking opening a can of worms that I don't want to open.
Nothing. I'm just gonna call Rue and let her know.
No. Bank truck to our left here.
Wait, where?
Bank truck to our left.
Oh fuck! Wait, yeah, let me call.
Yo.
Palomino 24/7 is clear. Right next to it, there's a fucking bank truck and 2 cops. A bunch of cops, actually.
Bank truck?
A bunch of cops and a car just drove off. Old fucking Dominator.
Are there any...
Not Dominator, old,
signs of anyone else there apart from the cops, or...?
There's the bank truck, and then there's a cops blocking off the road right now. That's all we have. We're gonna try and get a little nosy and just try and get a better look, but we are not gonna... If we even get close, we're gonna get fucking shot, so it's not worth it.
Yeah, call Ed real quick.
Yeah, we'll do. Alright, hold on. Just be really careful.
They have a hostage, I think. You can see a guy running. It looks like they have a hostage.
It looks like they may have a hostage at this, but next to the Palomino 24/7, there's a bank truck, and there's like
I can't
7 cops or so. It's really hard to tell. We can't get close because we don't want to get fucking cooked.
Yeah. Pull back.
Dean, just pull back. Let's chill.
I'm going up on the hill here.
I mean, if it is her, there is quite literally nothing we can do.
Well,
we cannot go in there.
The really good news about a bank truck is if Tally is brought out safely and they actually respect the hostage for this, and this is the besties doing this, they're going to get fucking absolutely
fucking
fucking
Do you have a news
cooked.
camera?
I do actually.
Yeah.
I have a news camera. Stay on the phone with me real quick. I'm gonna get out and take a look. A second.
Ask him what his ping is, also.
What's your ping?
38.
38. Okay. It looks like maybe Jamal. I can't tell. You said
no. Who's the hostage? Who's the hostage?
I don't see a hostage.
I can see one from here. Hands up. Right in front of the white SUV.
People using hostages for cargo? They don't, right?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
White cop car and white SUV.
Tally's got orange hair, right? Or red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got her. We got her.
Okay.
Bank truck right in front of the 24/7. You said it was your ping was what again? I'm sorry.
I got it. Beans, ping me to you guys.
Yep.
I'm pulling up.
Yep. Okay. Just stay on the high road. Looks like there's. We're getting pulled up on.
Could be us.
What are we doing? We're just looking.
We're admiring. We're just.
Ain't no way. Is that flop?
No.
No, it's not.
Oh well, I missed flop.
You just get down there and do your job. Get down there and fucking do your job. Get out of here.
Is that you, Martin?
Yes.
Hey, it's Ed. We're just here. Hostage is one of ours. That's all we're here for.
Who's the hostage?
Tally.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that is the only reason we're here. We know we can't do anything else, so you got no issues with us.
You guys call us just questioning her real quick just to see where she was kidnapped from before you come pick her up.
Huh?
You cool with us just questioning her to check where she was kidnapped from before you pick her up?
That's up to her, mate. Not up to me.
All Gucci.
Yeah.